The more hits we play, the more hits we get. URLradio.net. Stacy Stum.
Red Sneaker.
All right, let's do some computer talk, shall we, Sneak?
Should we get
I
some
bet you
Barry
didn't think
White?
Geeks. Okay, here. I'll turn this down. We'll put some Barry White in the background here.
A little Sexual Healing by Marvin Gaye.
Your love, baby. Yeah, I think that's probably pretty good. Yeah, that's probably a good
Chris
one.
Isaac yesterday.
I did.
See, that would be perfect in the background
Yeah,
as well.
a little wicked game.
Yeah. Okay. Dirty IT words.
Dirty IT words.
I'm going to save my favorite one for the last.
Okay.
But some of my favorite things that I hear during the day are things like, how big is your pipe? Right?
Which technically means...
how wide is your internet connection? How beefy is it?
Right.
But how big is your pipe?
Like T1 broadband.
Exactly.
What are you packing?
How wide is your broadband? Well,
yeah.
Let me tell you.
Ooh. Okay.
I prefer the term WYSIWYG for what you see is what you get. I think there should be an IT term of you show me yours, I'll show you mine.
Yes.
That would be a great IT term.
Okay.
Because I have to remind you, the people that come up with these terms,
yes,
we all play Dungeons and Dragons, and we all lived in our basements.
Yes.
All of us. We're all the same.
Uh-huh.
So that's why
the same kind of humor.
That's why there's domains.
Yeah, that's true.
That's right.
Never thought of
And
that.
who was the person that took care of your website? A webmaster.
Webmaster. You're right.
I was a webmaster.
That is so scary.
You have to put in the little wapa at the
right?
end. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Hot swappable drives. Are your drives hot swappable? Because mine are.
Right, okay.
I can pull it out and throw another one back in.
Oh,
like
God.
that.
Yeah. Okay.
And of course, groupware. Do you remember groupware?
Oh, my God. Groupware.
Yep. You can't go wrong with more RAM.
Yes, true.
Right? There's lots of RAM going in. I had a guy actually... See, I'm just moving on to the next thing, right?
You are, yeah. We don't need to stop and explain.
Back in the floppy disk days, and I'm not going to even have to go,
You don't even want to go floppy versus hard.
You don't even need to talk about floppy versus hard disk. Hard disk. But remember the 5 1/4 floppy disks that were actually floppy?
Yeah. Oh,
and then
yeah.
there was the 3 1/2 that were actually rigid.
Yeah.
Well, some folks, and I was not one of them, called them stiffies. And so you could walk in, and I would like a stiffy.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Really, a stiffy?
A stiffy. Okay, thanks.
Well, that's a stiffy now.
I gotta file something now with HR.
Unfortunately,
you know that, right?
hard drives, came in, and now there's no need for stiffies or floppies
because it's all just hard.
It's all just hard.
Yeah.
And my favorite one.
Okay.
And the last one that I'll say.
All right.
And tell me if you think this is also a appropriately dirty IT term.
Okay.
Is dongle. I love to say, okay, students, where's your dongle? It's not a USB flash drive. It's not a thumb drive. It's a dongle.
Yeah.
It's a dongle to shove into the USB drive. Where's your USB dongle?
Shove it in.
How big is your dongle? Do you have one of those little micro dongles for your mouse that barely sticks out? It's almost like an innie. Or do you have an outie? That's, a good inch and a half long.
Right? Oh, my God. A dongle.
A dongle. So between stiffy and dongle.
That's like your guys' action, isn't it?
It is.
That's what
it's the little things that make us, chuckle a little bit while everybody leaves us the hell alone. Get out of my office. Stop calling me.
I'm thinking of new ways to mate with my computer through dirty terms.
Like I just got into a flow with this. Where's my dongle at? We need a new name for this. What are we going to call it?
Oh, God. Nice. I'm trying to think of something else that I've heard, too, that's been Jeez. I don't know. There's so many. I think you can just go wrong with so many different terms.
Firmware.
Firmware.
Right.
That's right.
There's nothing better than firmware.
Yes.
It's not software. It's not hardware. It's firmware.
Yeah.
And I would like to coin a term.
Okay.
You know, there's vaporware, which is software that doesn't exist yet.
Yes.
I would like to call software that has started development, but that is very, very crappy.
Okay.
It has no features or very few features.
Okay.
So it wouldn't actually stand up to actual use. I want to call it flaccidware.
You got to go register that now on Urban Dictionary.
Flaccidware is all mine. Flaccidware.com.
Flaccidware. You got to put that in Urban Dictionary. I did that with alcoholic.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I bet you. And alcachronic.
Oh.
Alcohol, marijuana, potluck.
That's right. And the URL potluck's coming up. Stum summer party.
It's going to be the URL radio alcoholic.
Oh.
It's going to be all alcohol infused dishes.
And I'll be off to the side going, I said dongle on the air. Did you hear that?
This job's so great.
This is the best ever.
Super.
Did you hear that one thing where we talked about dongles? Right?
Firmware.
Right?
And floppy versus
floppies and
hard.
stiffies. Come on.
Speaking of words, coming up here next, before we get out of here, Sneak and I have 5 words to ban from your vocabulary. Okay?
Cool.
Some of these sort of surprise me. I have to read this a little bit more because I'm sort of surprised about these. Okay. So anyway, that's going to be coming up. And if there's anything you want to hear today, email me, Stacy@urlradio.net. That's STACY @urlradio.net.